In this video, let us see about how to wire a two-way switch to control a bulb in a staircase. Or we can learn how to control a lamp from two different positions. Basically, there are two types of switches used at home. One is the one-way switch, which has two terminals, and the other one is the two-way switch, which has three terminals. Normally it will be indicated by dots or some arrows. Some indication will be there. Without that also switches are available. Now in this video we will be seeing about how to wire this two-way switch. The two-way switch can be used to control a single light or fan from two different locations. For example, take this as your bedroom, and when you want to enter the room, you will switch on the light from outside itself. After lying on the bed before sleep, you can switch off the same lamp from different location, that is near the bed itself. So a single lamp is controlled by two switches from two different positions. So for this purpose, this two-way switch can be used. The two-way switch is usually called as staircase switch because mainly in earlier days we were using it for lamping the staircase. That is, when you enter the staircase, you can switch on the light, and when you reach the upper part or upstairs, you can turn it off. So single light is controlled by two different switches from two different positions. So according to Indian standards, this type of switch is called two-way switch. In some countries it is also called as three-way switch. So this video is mainly based on Indian standards. So the two-way switch usually consists of three terminals will be there, which are indicated as L1, common, and L2. So this switch can be represented by a diagram like this: L1, common, and L2. Let us see how to wire a two-way switch with the lamp. So for that, take the AC supply. So line and neutral are here. So L denotes the line or phase and N denotes the neutral. Take two switches. For example, one will be outside the room and another one inside the room, or both can be inside the room but at two different positions. And take the lamp. Now we are going to control this lamp using these two switches. So always neutral will be directly connected. So you can connect the neutral, and in the line you have to connect the two switches. So how to connect it? There are two ways to connect the two-way switch. I am telling you the simplest method. So directly connect the line to the common terminal of first switch. So this line or phase will be connected to the common terminal. Here L1 and L1 of both the switches are connected, and L2 are connected together. Now this common terminal of the second switch should be connected to the load. So let us check how it works. Now take these two switches S1 and S2. So I have marked these switches as S1 and S2. So if these two switches are in this position, whether this bulb will glow or not. And if I change the position, what happens to the bulb? So we will check for the different positions of both the switches and what condition the bulb will glow. So let us draw a table for this to find the position of the switch for which the bulb will glow. Okay. Now you see the position of this switch. they are in this position, both are in the same position. Let us take the upper one as the L1 position. So when both the switches are in L1 position, so let me connect it like this. So this one is connected to L1 position. Here also we have kept in L1 position, so L1. So what will be the current direction now? So the current flows from the line through L1, again L1, and the bulb, and it will return to the supply. So there is a closed circuit, so the current can flow and bulb will glow. So the bulb turns on. Next we will change the position of the switch and find out the whether bulb will glow or not. So S1 is kept in the same position, so it is marked as L1, whereas S2 has been pressed, so its position is L2 now. So this is L1 and this is L2. So now you come to the circuit. So here it is connected to L1 and S2 is connected to L2 position. Okay. Now you see the path here. From line current can come like this, but here the circuit is open. So only when the circuit is closed, current can flow. So here the circuit is open, so no current will flow, so bulb will not glow. So bulb is in off position. Next we will see the third position of the switch, that is S1 is kept in L2 position. You see here it is in L2 position, whereas S2 switch is kept in L1 position. Okay. So here in the diagram also S1 is connected to L2 and S2 switch is connected to L1. Now what will be the current direction? So current will flow like this. Again the circuit is open, so no current will flow, so the device will be, or the lamp will be off. So next position, both S1 and S2 are pressed in the same position, so that is L2 position. So see the circuit diagram, S1 is connected to L2, similarly S2 is also connected to L2. So now we can see the current direction. So the current starts to flow like this, flows through the bulb and returns to the supply. So the bulb can glow in this position of the switch. So it turns on. So we can see from the table here that when both the switches are in L1 position like this, the lamp is on. Similarly, when both the switches are in L2 position also, the lamp is on. So when both the switches are in the same position, the bulb is on, and if they are in different positions, the bulb is off. So instead of writing it as L1 and L2 position, here I have written as 0 for L1 and 1 for L2. So your lookup table will be like this. You look at this table, this resembles the truth table of XNOR gate. That is, when the input is same, it will give you high output, and when the inputs are different here, it will give you a 0 output, just opposite to XOR gate. Okay, so when you do staircase wiring, you can write the truth table of a XNOR gate and make the connections like that. There is also another method to wire this two-way switch, that is, your truth table will be similar to a XOR gate. That can also be done. So the two-way switch we saw, it has 3 terminals. So practically if you see, take the two two-way switches, connect L1 together, L2 together, for one common point you give the input supply, and from the other common point you take the wire to the load. So neutral you can connect directly to the load. So this is a very simple method to do the staircase wiring or control a single lamp or a fan from two different positions. So in this channel we have already covered power electronics, solid state drives and basic electrical engineering, and in house wiring you can learn how to wire a MCB used at home, how to wire the distribution box in your home, and about one way switch. So if you have any other queries or doubts, you can mail to readelectricvehicle@gmail.com. If you like the video, do subscribe to this Read Electric Vehicle channel. So let us summarize what we have learned. So it's about two-way switch which has three terminals which can be used to control a single lamp from two different positions. Thank you.